talk about the new show Blindspot. When I saw the promo on this show, a girl that's tatted up that don't know who she is, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. It kind of reminded me of Prison Break and a little Blacklist. Let's get into the show. There are some things that I kind of was laughing and like about, but the show has potential. It's not as well written as Blacklist, but it could go on to be even better. We start off, we see her getting out of a bag like Circus Olay and everything. In the bag say call the FBI. They call Agent Wheeler and tells him to come in. It's like, do you know her? He was like, no. Like, I don't know why she has a Mariah Carey size like Nick Cannon tattoo on her back and you don't know her. Like, nah, I don't know this chick. And they do tests and everything, and the doctor say she has this drug called Zeta in her body that's a permanent amnesia. But then they still give her a lie to take the test. It already said in proof, it ain't going by her word, but she has the drug and it's not in her blood system, but it's in her body that she permanently can't remember. Okay, they scanned the tattoos and realized that they're like 3 weeks old. She had her whole body tattooed less than 3 weeks ago and it still hurt and she don't remember. And they're like, they don't know what to do. So they let him talk to her. And she's like, I don't know you. And he's like, try to remember. What else you gonna do? She go touches his face and his hand and stuff. He seemed like he didn't like it. But then at the same time, she was in his personal space. But I'm like, who does that? If you don't remember by seeing me, how you gonna feel me? You're not blind. But you know what? Next time I see a fine dude that I like, that I saw before, I'm like, you sure you don't remember me? Let me feel you. You let you feel me. Maybe you'll remember. We go on, and then she had a tattoo that seemed to be put over something else. So there's like, it probably was a tattoo, and that's probably why they couldn't do anything in that space. And then they go and they find out that it was a covered tattoo. And I like how they came across that, because as she was finding out she had skills to whoop some butt, they found out she was Navy SEALs. They were looking at her tattoos and she had a tattoo behind her ear. Clearly she couldn't see it. And then she read it was Chinese, and I was laughing because the actor was struggling to say it. I was like, this sounds a little bad. So they go to the place and the guy wasn't there, but he had been making explosives. And then back up something. She was like, I want to go. I can speak Chinese and I want to go and I want to help him. He was like, no, but he ended up giving in every time anyway. She's there, and so they're looking in the apartment and stuff like that. She hears the landlord beating his wife stuff, so she goes down there. And then she was down there beating the crap out of And Wheeler needed her because the video that they found on the guy's computer was in Chinese. So he went downstairs to get her, and he was like, we would have handled it. What are you gonna do? Y'all upstairs trying to figure out what's going on with some explosives. So she's supposed to be like, hold on, stop beating your wife. Let me go upstairs to find somebody to handle you. Really? She go up there and find out. So there's a target, political act or reason and stuff like that. So they pin the location of the guy by turning on his cell phone, and they find him. And I'm laughing because they trail him. They have the worst covert training of telling somebody, because he was just staring. And if the guy was looking up, he would have noticed. And so he gets this mysterious text saying, you're being followed. They get on the train, and the guy just connect the train he's on, so he continued to go, and that one stopped, and then he put a bomb on it. And then the guy takes some of the C4 off and then throw it off, and so it won't explode. I don't know how that works, but he threw it, and it didn't, and of course he saved everybody. Then they find out, realize, I don't know, I didn't catch the clues and everything, but they find out that he was gonna blow up the Statue of Liberty. They wanted to go again. He was like, no, it's dangerous, you ain't going. You just saw her kick butt. I think she can handle herself. She goes, and then he want to keep her safe. Then why you didn't let her stay outside? Of course the guy, if he's trying to blow up Statue of Liberty, then he's gonna be inside the Statue of Liberty. So why would you take her with you? He had 2 agents outside. Leave her out there so she can stand. And then he didn't give a gun. You see she can handle herself. Why you didn't give a gun? They go in there. The guy, child, shoots her. But I don't know if it was editing, because it's like, you see she gets shot in the arm, but then when she lay down, she holding her wrist. I don't know. It seemed like kind of bad editing. He go upstairs and he fight him. He has the worst skills. I'm like, her skills are so much better than his. What? He didn't want to take her, so he ended up getting a knife to his throat. And then, of course, she saves his life because she takes a shot. And the shot, like, the guy's hit, like, right here, she literally shoots him right here. I'm like, you sitting here didn't want her there, but she saved your life. And her fighting skills, you need to take some classes, because I was just expecting his fighting skills to be a little better than that. And, so he's kind of like, he get back to the office like, oh, you shouldn't have been there. She saved your life. The head lady, Mayfair, which is a weird name, she had a file. The file number was the same file on the lady's skin, and the file said embezzlement, murder, and it had her name. And I'm thinking that the people that are working there, they're probably all, did some kind of, underhanded stuff. They're not as good as they are, and then they call this guy because he's on the up and up, and so they're going to target all these people and bring out the truth. I don't know, maybe. And then it revealed in another flashback that she used to shoot or whatever, and the guy, this mysterious guy, is in her past. I also see that this guy goes to the hospital with Chan is, because she shot him, and he basically, his life's supposed to have been traded for his sister's life, and he's supposed to die, but he didn't set off the bomb, so he didn't die, so the guy killed him. And then we see, lastly, there's a flashback where she volunteered to get this Zeta in her to have amnesia. So like I said, I think that it's all about bringing out the bad guys that's supposed to be good. Let me know what you think. Tell me. Let's discuss this. And I'll see you next week. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ReallyMadalyn. Until next week, I'll talk to you later.